gods of the land, it has come to my heart to approach the temple of deities with garland and incense. For Oedipus lets his mind float too light upon the eddies of all kinds of grief, nor like he, like a man of soberness, measures anew by knowledge of the old, but is at mercy of whoever speaks. If he but speak the language of despair, I can do nothing by exhorting him. Whereby Lycian Phoebus, unto thee, for thou art very near us, I am come. Bring these offerings, a petitioner, for thou allow us fair deliverance. For now we are all frighted seeing him, the vessel's pilot, as 'twere for Pan stricken him.
Sirs, might I learn of you, where is the palace of the king?
Stranger, this is his dwelling, and he is within. This is the mother of his children.
Oh, blessed, the wife.
Delight be with you too, sir, for your compliment. But what news do you bring?
Good to your house and to your husband too.
Of what sort, and from who come you?
From Corinth, and with news that may bring you pleasure, or may make you very sorry.
But what is it? How can it carry such ambiguous force?
The dwellers of Corinth, they intend to appoint him king.
What? Is not Polybus the old prince still reigning?
He's sadly dead.
How say you? Is Polybus no more?
I stake my life on it if I lie.
O prophecies of God, where are you now? Oedipus fled long since from this man's presence. Fearing to kill him, now he is dead. By natural means, not by his means at all.
Almost dear Jocasto, wife of mine, why you fetch me hither from the house?
Hear this man speak. Listen and mark to what the dark responses of the god are come.
And who is he? What does he say?
He's from Corinth. He tells that your father Polybus lives no more, but is dead.
What say you, sir? Tell your own tale yourself.
I must deliver this certainly. He's gone the way of mortals.
Was it by treason, or some chance disease?
A little shock prostrates an aged frame.
From sickness, you mean? Was the way of my poor father's end.
Yes, and old age. His term of life was full.
Oh, what wife! Why should a man regard the oracle's hearth of Pytho, or the birds cawing above us, by whose cannons I were to slay my own father? He is dead, and buried out of sight. Here am I, laying no finger to the instrument. He pined to want me, and so I truly killed him. Oh, Polybus is gone, and with him the oracles, bundled to Hades.
Did not I say so all along?
You did, but I was led astray by fear.
Well now, let none of these predictions weigh any more on your mind.
And how can I forget dreading my mother's bed?
Well, why should men be fearful, or whom fortune is mistress, and for knowledge nothing sure? Best take life easily as a man may. For that maternal wedding have ye no fear, for many men of now have dreamed as much. But he who sets no dreams has the easiest life of it.
All these things would have been well said of you, if not my mother living still. But now, she being alive, there is all need of dread, though you say well.
And your father's burial brings in much daylight.
I acknowledge much. Still, her who lives I fear.
But at what woman are you dismayed?
I'm a rope, old man, the wife of Polybus.
And of what of her causes you terror?
A dark oracle, stranger from heaven.
May it be put in words, or is it wrong another man should know it?
No, not at all. Long ago, Noxius declared that I shall bed my mother and slay my own father. Therefore, for Corinth, have kept away for years and prospered. Nonetheless, it is most sweet to see one's parents' face.
And in this apprehension you become an immigrant from Corinth.
And old man deciding not to be a parricide.
Why should I not deliver you, my liege, since my intent in coming here was good? Out of this fear.
Indeed, you would obtain good Gordon from me.
And indeed I came. In chieftest that I return I'll be in some sort of benefit.
But I will never go to meet my parents there.
O son, it is plain you know not what you do.
How so, old man? In heaven's name, tell me.
If on this account you shun the journey home,
Of course I fear this, lest Phoebus turn true.
lest through your parents you incur foul strain.
Yes, father, yes. That is what always scares me.
Now do you know you tremble merely at nothing?
How could that be if I was born a child?
Because Polybus was not akin to you.
What? Did not Polybus beget me?
No, no more than I did. So much as I.
How my own sire no more than nobody?
But neither he begat you, nor did I.
Then from what motive did he call me son?
Look here. He had you a gift from me.
And loved me then so much at second hand?
Yes, this long childlessness prevailed on him.
And did you find or purchase me to give him?
I found you in Kytherian's wooden dells.
How came you to be journeying in these parts?
I tended flocks upon the mountains here.
You are a shepherd and you ranged for hire?
But at the same time, you're preserver, son.
Found me in distress? What was my trouble?
Your ankle joints may witness.
Oh, why speak you of that old evil?
I untied you when you had the soles of your feet bored through.
A shameful sort of swatting bands were mine.
Such that from then you had the name you bear.
By heaven, tell me, my mother or sire?
I know not. He who gave you knows better than I.
You got from another. You did not find me?
No, another shepherd gave you to me.
Who is he? Are you able to point him out?
They say he was one who followed Laius, one whom you know.
Him who was once monarch of this land?
Precisely. This man was his herdsman.
Now is this man still alive for me to see?
You must know best for the people of the place.
Is any here among you bystanders? Who knows the herdsman, from whom he speaks of? From either seeing him from the fields or from here? Speak! It is time this has been cleared up.
I think he is no other than that peasant whom you take pains to find from, but nobody else can say as well as Jocasta.
Lady, you remember him? Whose coming we were wishing for, but now? Does she mean him?
Why ask who 'twas it spoke of? Nay, never mind, never remember it. 'Twas idly spoken.
Nay, it cannot be, that having such a clue, I refuse to solve the mystery of my parentage.
For heaven's sake, if you care for your own life, do not seek it. I am sick, and that's enough.
Courage! At least if I were not born so a slave, 3 deep, it could not injure you.
But I beseech you, hearken, do not do it.
I will not hearken, not to know the whole.
I mean well, and I tell you for the best.
What you call best is an old sore of mine.
Wretch, what thou art thou mightest never know.
Will someone go fetch the herdsman hither? She is welcome to her golden lineage.
Oh, woe, woe, unhappy. This is all I have to say to thee, and no word more forever.
Why has the woman vanished, Oedipus, so wild with grief? I am afraid out of her silence break forth some trouble.
Break out what will, I shall not hesitate. But she, perhaps being as a woman proud, of my unfit extraction, is ashamed. I deem myself the child of fortune. I shall not be shamed of her who favors me. Seeing I have her for mother, and for kin, the limitary moons that found me small, that fashioned me for great! Parented thus, how could I ever prove in the issue other, that I should leave my birth unknown?
Who bare thee, which child, over the mountain wall, sought to by pen of the